Hey guys, it's Jeremiah, Mrs. Jeremiah123, be exact here, back with another video, and I know this video is going to be kind of a lost cause in some way, because mostly it's speaking to people who are not willing or seeming to have a lack of willingness to understand. But you can still make that valiant attempt either way. The simple question is it gay to like a trans woman? And this is a very nuanced subject in a lot of ways, and people just want to write it off as gay. And if people are coming into this video with good faith, and hear me out, because trust me, I understand. I personally do not want a straight man. That I do not want someone who is straight, which takes up a majority of the population, so that's kind of fucked. But regardless, I wouldn't want someone that's straight merely off of the fact the majority of the straight guys just don't like dicks. And that is understandable to the highest of degrees. But they have a conflation. They have a conflation with this, which is associating a gender with a dick, and don't have it in their mental to say they have the genital preference of a pussy, which is why they wouldn't want to be with a trans woman. Now, I would not call this inherently transphobic to not want to be with a trans woman that has a dick, because you do not have that genital preference of a dick. I would call it transphobic if a trans woman kind of like got the bottom surgery, looked one for one from a cis woman, and you said, I don't want to be with you because you were once a man. That is a little bit going out of the way of being like, oh, I'm attracted to you, but you used to be this, and I am intrinsically not wanting to be with you for the fact that you are trans. Whereas if you say, I don't want to be with you because you have a dick, that's fucking understandable. But they seem to be, and I'm trying to understand, I really do. They seem to be so scared of the concept of a man being with a trans woman that has a dick, because they see that as the man that is with the trans woman that has a dick as being lesser or weaker, is the perception they always give, because it's a threat to that man's masculinity somehow, some way. And I'm trying my best not to use any vulgar or dismissive language when it comes to people that just simply call a man being with a trans woman gay. I'm trying not to be dismissive towards those people, because I would genuinely like to have an open conversation of understanding. And for some reason, what these people also tend to do, which I shouldn't say these people because I'm supposed to be talking directly to them. You will look up a definition. You will look up a definition and will see that definition and will base your entire opinion based off of that one line of definition you got on the Google search. You think it's that simple. You think it's just that book end of a subject, that there's not actual science that's behind it that you can read into. You do understand, like, that. Let me explain it this way. Definitions are descriptive, not prescriptive. What that means is definitions describe how these words are typically used. Definitions do not prescribe rules to how these words work and how you can fall underneath that definition. It's not prescribing rules to that definition. And I understand it's extremely easy to live within the stereotypes of our society. But it's just the smugness that I think really kind of gets to me. And trying to hide behind, I'm just stating facts, bro. I'm just stating facts. When in all reality, it's so clear that you're just calling this person gay. Two gay men. You're basically just calling it a gay relationship because you were trying to underhandedly call that person, that trans woman, a man. Which makes, like, no fucking sense to me if you actually backed up your words. If your smugness was backed up with actual logic, then you should have the actual backing to your words. But you don't, because it's just laced in bigotry. And I think what upsets me the most about it, honestly, is a lack of willingness to understand, or a lack of willingness to actually do research, or to be confronted on maybe your opinion's wrong. I love to have my opinions challenged. I would love to live my life in the fact of knowing I want to be proven wrong if I am wrong. I don't want to hide behind things that are going to tell me that I am right. That is, I don't want my life to be surrounded by just yes man and people just fucking just hyping me up. I hate that. It's good to have a right up. It's good to have an opinion that's backed up, but like not to lust over that opinion. Not to have the high on the divide of I have this opinion that separates me from you and I am happy with that fact. I would much rather live my life being willing to have the conversation of why I might be wrong in order to understand things more. And I know this video is not going to do jack shit. I know this video was not going to do jack shit because bigots are going to stay bigots and ignorant people are going to stay ignorant and not want to do jack shit when it comes to understanding the opposing side. Because understanding the opposing side of a trans woman threatens their masculinity for whatever reason, which is a very sad state to live in and is not real masculinity. It's not real personality that's backed up with anything that's meaningful. It's just a divulgence of just spewing shit, of just being hateful, of just fucking being disgusting. Honestly, it's deplorable, if I were to say that at least, to target an entire group of people just because of your own fucking insecurities and hate on them because you don't understand them. That's not how this fucking country is supposed to work. That's not how the way of the United States is supposed to be off of the definitions that I've heard growing up and accepting everyone for who they are. And maybe a part of this is affected by the fact that the entire United States government is single-handedly just focusing in on us, on the minority, like on a below percent, like a percentage of a percent. They're focusing on that to just fucking distract you from the fucked up things they're doing behind the scenes. That is literally all they're doing. That's the only reason why they're fucking targeting us, is because they want to distract you and make you sheephold and make you fucking not understand how they're fucking you over. They want to point the finger at other people just so the other people have your attention to hate on. It's sad. But it's a part of it is understandable because there's things that I'm also ignorant to. There's a lot of things that I probably don't understand about the fucking struggles that you go through. But that's why I want to talk and not just want to make an outright simple. That's why I said I don't want to be dismissive, because I want to understand why you need to hate on some people that love each other. Why you need to feel the need to use bullyish words towards them. I want to understand why you feel the need to do this, because it's hurtful and it hurts people. And I'd rather much like live in a world where you're not just hurting people for the sake of hurting people, and maybe you have some logic behind it, and maybe just fucking maybe there's a possibility that that you can try to understand the other side. And I guess this is really divulging from fucking, does dating a trans woman make you gay, more to a general understanding of like why the fuck do you need to feel the need to call them gay, as if that's a dismissive thing. Are we really back in those stone ages? And don't act like it's not a dismissive thing. Like, don't act like you're not calling people gay just for a dismissive Neanderthalic fucking version of trying to convince people that you're saying the truth, when in all reality you're just spewing bullshit upon bullshit about tired fucking bigoted words that are so fucking slack-jawed. I don't like to insult. I really don't. I hate insulting. But when I see a post simply stating that a guy is with a trans woman and trans women deserve love, and the entire comment section is just filled with just bigoted shit, for just simply stating a certain type of person deserves love, just simply just disgusting bigoted words. It doesn't make fucking sense to me why we're trying to fucking hate each other in a time when it's clear as day that the government fucking hates us. It doesn't make sense. But I guess, yeah, that is the video. And I really hope that maybe someone watching this had an opinion, or has an opinion, that comes from good faith. I know I said this, like, I know it's an aggressive tone. I know it's an aggressive tone. And maybe it didn't come across as good faith. But it's my own mental fucking going against the fucking comments that I saw, and the comments that I saw hopefully do not make up a rational person that can have discourse. I don't like to be the type of person where it's just like, you're bigoted, so that's the end of the conversation, and you're dumb. I know I come across that way in this video, but that's only because of a hurt that I feel. I feel like there is a way of building a bridge in this conversation. I genuinely do. But it requires both sides trying to get and meet in the middle. But sadly, there's just too many extremists on the other ends. So even if I do reach a few good people to fucking have a conversation with and maybe change their mind a little bit, and they could change mine, there will always be those extremes that are just going to fucking argue and just fucking blabber and fill up those comment sections that hurt me to begin with. So maybe right now what I'm doing is meaningless. But I just needed to get it out. Anyways, that's it. See ya. Bye.